Han Solo kept the pair of dice that he used in the game of Sabacc in which he won the Millennium Falcon from Lando Calrissian, and hung them up in the cockpit as a symbol of the ship's good fortune. Unfortunately, in The Force Awakens, we learn that Han lost the ship for a number of years until he was able to recover it from Rey and Finn. Rey informs him that she stole it from Unkar Plutt, who stole it from the Irving boys, who stole it from DUCAIN, who had originally stolen it from Han. So today we'll be talking about who these thieves are and guessing at how long Han held onto the Falcon after the Battle of Endor. First, let's think about how long Han had the Falcon. I'm guessing he lost it 10 to 15 years prior to The Force Awakens. According to the incredible cross-sections for The Force Awakens, Han installed a kitchen for Leia as a wedding present, and from the sound of things, he was ready to settle down and quit the life of a scoundrel. He mentions that after Ben's fall to the dark side, he turned back to the only life he knew. Han sees his son as a full-grown man for the first time in The Force Awakens, according to the novelization. So working backwards, Ben would have likely been in his late teens in order to A, not be an adult, and B, still be strong enough to take down the new Jedi Order. That would put Han's return to smuggling at about 15 years after the Battle of Endor, and he probably kept it for at least a little while until he lost it. So that brings us to GANNIS DUCAIN, the first link in the chain. He has yet to actually appear in any canon material, but we do know a little about him. He was a gunrunner, and he actually upgraded the Falcon's turret system while he had the ship. Now Han claims that DUCAIN stole the Falcon from him. But based on the events of the book Smuggler's Run, I'm more under the impression DUCAIN took the ship to settle a debt Han owed. In the book, Han is approached by some hired muscle that he assumes is with DUCAIN, and they demand he hand over the Falcon. Either way, if DUCAIN had stolen or taken the Falcon as payment, it's logical for him to go to Solo first once it was stolen from him. DUCAIN obviously thinks he has some right to the ship. Han admits to not having had the Falcon for years, and mentions the actual ship thieves, the Irving boys. The Irving boys also have yet to actually be seen, but we do know that they were well-known pirates and ship thieves. In the book Before the Awakening, the Resistance poses as the Irving boys in order to steal a New Republic senator's ship. It also sounds like the Irving boys were very skilled at their craft, since DUCAIN didn't seem to know who had stolen the Falcon from him. The last step in the chain is Unkar Plutt. According to the incredible cross-sections, Unkar won't say exactly how he came to acquire the Falcon, but Rey seems to know that he stole it from the Irving boys. He also refuses to let the Junkers tear the ship apart, claiming to have big plans for it. So in lieu of having actual information, I'm going to speculate that Unkar didn't actually steal the Falcon. Maybe the Irving boys gave it or traded it to him, or maybe they just abandoned it. I don't see Unkar of being capable of stealing the Falcon from professional thieves, but I do see him as capable of spreading a rumor that he did. And there you have it, my theory on how the Falcon wound up at Nema Outpost on Jakku. Again, this is largely speculation, but based on canon evidence, so take it all with a grain of salt. That's it for today. Please subscribe, like, and share to see new Star Wars videos every weekday. And if there's a specific Star Wars topic you'd like me to cover, leave it in the comments and I'll do an episode about it. As always, thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.